Hello, hello, and good morning. Welcome back to AsuReDi Streams E6, the Arc of Napishtim. Napishtim? Ah! I hit the achievements button. So last time we beat the big water boss, and I'm trying to decide if we go and do the, what do you call it? We go and do the pirates first, or if we go back and try to talk to everybody first. We'll see if anything changed after we did that. I don't think they did. Okay. So it may not let you do anything or get updated until you get the new, until you get the, Pirates in. But we'll just see. We'll see. So everybody's still the same here. Can I go to the Rehda village and give the last piece of the mirror? I'm curious. Let's go check before I complete this phase of things. It may not let me. Maybe you're like, nope. What are you doing? Go away. I'm gonna keep this equipment on because I know I can fight the big dumb thing that's over here. I think I can kill it now. I probably can. Let's see. I am very curious. Up here, I think the would-be super boss is over here. Not really a super boss now, is he? You beat the big slime. You've beaten the bee. Oh yeah, he can't even hurt me now. Did he do anything other than, die? No items? Nothing? Really? You're just like, oh, I'm dead now. Goodbye. Huh. At least the, big slime gave me a ton of ore and stuff. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna give you nothing. You don't need nothing anyway. Maybe that's why. He was like, you don't need any of this. What are you doing? That's silly. Okay, so get up here. Adol gave a mirror fragment to Olha. This is it! This is the last mirror fragment! Adol, I can finally restore the mirror of Zeem to its original form. Can't find the words to thank you, but please accept this. Ah, great. More water. I'll never forget what you've done for me, Adol. Really, thank you so very much. Okay, so yeah. Nothing changes yet until we go do the finger then. And the unfortunate thing I have now learned is that there's no double jump, as much as I want one. So instead, I have to... I probably don't need this, I can do the Imel hammer there. But instead I'm going to have to put up with just going along. Okay. And try to reach a couple of those jumps without anything. Come on, we gotta move. Not ready soon, we're gonna leave you behind. Alright, we're setting sail for the town of Reunited on the eastern shore. Are you ready, Adol? Let me go save. This is like the point of no return. Why am I walking back? I'll literally just teleport to the lake from here. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Okay, that hurts. Puppy, what you doing? Alright. I've got so much water to sell. I'll find the rest of the water I left behind so I can sell it too. I guess I should be buying defense seeds. Like... So the best defense is a good offense, except when you're trying to learn the patterns of a new enemy, defense is really good. Alright, we're sent off to Reunited, ashore, you ready, Adol? Yeah. Unlike near the vortex, the inland sea is navigable with some effort. Though I wouldn't say it's without its share of danger either. The currents still seem unusually rapid. Be careful you don't fall off. Yes, sir. You got it, boss. Da-da-da. I see. So all you want from us are materials to repair your ship, if I'm not mistaken. We like some food and water as well, if we could. In return, we'd be happy to give those who want it the right to board our ship. Wouldn't mind getting some of those MLS goods you've been stocking up off your back, too. What do you think? It's a fair enough trade, I'd say. Very well, I accept. Having a proper ship would certainly be a boon to us. Make the preparations at once, Lloyd. As you wish. Excellent. I think we've made ourselves a fine deal. How long do you think you'll need? Less time than you might think. We should already have everything in stock. It won't take long to gather everything together, so feel free to make yourselves comfortable at the bar in the meantime. Thanks for the introduction, Adol. Looks like we'll be able to get the ship repaired after all. Beginning to the vortex of Canaan a second time is going to be borderline impossible. We're going to need to think of a plan. Anyway, give me a drink. It's been too long since I was last on dry land. You're welcome to come and join me if you feel up for it. Puppy. Oh, I'm so jealous of Emilio. I mean, he has my dream job. Can't think of anything more enjoyable than spending time all day playing with Pickards. I want to play with the Pickards too. I wish he'd trade jobs with me, even if it was only for a day. Well, you know. Well, that takes care of the problem of finding a ship. Now there remains is stopping the vortex of Canaan. I imagine that won't be easy to do. I'm convinced there has to be something that will help stop it on Zenith Island. I'll begin discussing the matter of the investigation with Professor Rehda as soon as possible. Ladoc's reputation as a great pirate looks to be well deserved. When observed, he's a most astute fellow. That silver tongue could twist anything to his favor. The way he negotiated Master Baslam was exceptional. We're fixing the bridge. So his tail freak said something weird. Something about someone stealing a mirror from that village. So it was real important to them. First I've ever heard of something like that. I hope they get it back soon, I guess. Well, you know. Okay. Is that man you brought with you earlier, new arrival? I think I've seen a man built like that in a long time. Mommy's always so careless. I worry about her sometimes. I have to be extra careful in her place. Mother has been helping out around the house a lot lately. My father once told me I wouldn't make a very good mother. I'm so happy to see my daughter grown up to be such a kind girl. Oh, what's up, Adol? Did Dad finish negotiating with the merchant? Huh? He's not with you? What? He's drinking at the bar? Oh, that's freaking great. So he's planning going off and have a good old time on his own, huh? Well, who thinks I'm gonna let him do that? He's got another thing coming. Oh, yeah. I found this in that inlet. I think it's got some kind of special power in it, so I'll give it to you. Yay! More attack power. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be nice or anything or whatever. It's just there's no point in me lugging it around. Anyway, later. Soon. Soon. Okay. Anybody up this tower? Before I go check everywhere else. Oopsie daisy. Nothing particularly crazy right now. Down here. Near the door. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna sell some more water. Some burly man I've never seen. Some burly man never... There should be a scene there. Some burly man I'd never seen around here before went into Professor Robba's hut earlier. I guess he was a new arrival. Seems like a friendly enough guy. It's not to see new arrivals visiting Professor Robba before Master Boslam, though. Well, you know. Lee's got a huge monopoly on Emil around here. I'd love to get in on the action myself, but no matter how many times I ask, all I get is a cold no. Why does she have to be so darn stubborn? Or maybe she's trying to keep all the profits to herself. Well, if it's a battle to see who can earn more money she wants, then that's what she's going to get. You can't earn any more money from me, so, yeah. Eve has some mystique about her, don't you think? Aha, and guess what? She called out to him earlier. You know what she told me? Keep up the good work. Ah, but I should be proudly on when it's almost time to feed these little guys. They've caught on to when feeding time is. As soon as it gets near, they immediately start cozying up to me. Well, you know. Food. We had a great catch yesterday. I love being a fisherwoman. The job's worth doing just to see everyone's happy faces on days like these. Grandpa was against it at first, but I'm glad he kept pushing to let me become one. Anybody up this tower? The sea near my homeland was like a capricious goddess. She would smile kindly on those who sailed her waters, only to force to repel them a moment later. The sea here, though, seems to reject humankind entirely. It's almost as if she were trying to protect something from us. Not many people have a second dialogue right now. Must be getting close to the end game. Let's see. As I'm sure you can tell from looking around this room, processing Emil requires you to cool its temperature far below that of even ice. Supposedly, the exact method of processing was taught to one of the Rehda of the time by Alma herself. So you have 3 different colored endless swords. Never really realized that so many existed. What purpose could they have been forged? Only 500,000. Oof. Okay. So do I go to the bar first, or do I go to... I'll go to here first. This guy here says his hobby is crushing walls. Wonder who'd win in a fight between him and Dad. Oh, you went back to the village a while ago, by the way. Kuval was with her, though, so don't freak out or anything. Sure, she's back there working on preparation for the festival right now. Oh yeah, if any more mirror fragments, give them to Olha, okay? The mirror's meant to have her mother, so it's really important to her. Can't believe the pirate ship Dogi was on managed to make it all the way here. You'd say you were on a ship with... You'd said you were on a ship with him. But I thought these old eyes of mine were playing tricks on me when he walked in. I didn't think the three of us would ever have the chance to talk together again in my lifetime. If only Luta were here, we could have a reunion of everyone who was at Darm Tower. Hey, Adol, did Lac take care of this business? I'm just catching up here with old Rabba here. And forever since I last saw him, he hasn't changed a bit. I'll be staying here a little while longer. I've got a lot of catching up to do. I mean, yeah. It's been years, man. Lots of years. Can't go on anymore. I'm too scared to die. What am I supposed to do? I think the only thing that's going to light up my spirits is sail strong enough to make me breathe fire. The yoke out there looks like it would do the trick. Alright, next time to be care about money. You consider selling it to me. I see. Oh. I did not realize I would not get a chance to talk to him about it again. So maybe I can... Hey, brother, you can't phone my nosh. My nosh is telling me you smell an ale. Kinda never seen it before at that. Okay. Let me see what you get for getting them ale. I'm curious. Ace 6. Firewater. Oh, interesting. I missed some things. Okay. Ah, I knew you'd come through for me. Let's have a little taste. Ugh. Oh damn, this is some strong stuff. Thanks. I got another reason to look forward to getting back into fishing. Oops, I almost forgot. It's for you. The gold locket. Interesting. I missed the letter to Baslam, apparently. I don't know where I was supposed to get it, but... Interesting. Okay. There's apparently even more missiles I'm gonna have to worry about later, but that's okay. Let's go back to Port Remorge. Looks like I would have permanently missed at least one item. And that just is what it is. Let's go talk to the pirates. Well, everybody in here first. Look at that. Another stranger guy showed up at the bar. He brought me a drink though, so it can't be all that bad. Rumor is, this man here is a pirate. He walked in my bar earlier, and the first thing he did was buy everyone a drink. I knew our rivals are getting bolder by the day. That good luck you've got there. It's mine. I'd recognize it anywhere. I lost it when I fell to the Great Vortex and haven't seen it since. Please, I'm begging you. Will you give it back to me? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. We put the picture inside of my wife and daughter. What have I been doing all this time? I've just been sitting here drinking, not sparing a thought for the family I left behind. Thanks to this, I'm finally ready to start acting like the man I used to be again. Just a token of thanks for me. Take it. It's yours. Ah. Said to bring luck to the owner. Interesting. Let's read the rectabula. Firstly, I must write of the emulus which I use to inscribe these records. Emulus is a crystalline fiber spun from a rock called Emil, employed technologically bestowed to us by Alma upon our arrival from Eldeen, the land of the gods. In that land, all is made from emulus. It is wood, it is steel, it is even the womb itself. In a cauldron of freezing water, various colors of emulus are spun, culminating in the black emulus of power and the white emulus of life. Black emulus can mimic the functions of all other colors, while white emulus holds the ability to commune with the black. Eventually, the black emulus created the great protector of the ocean, while the radiated white became the wings that project from the gods' backs. Auguste is strumming his flute. The ark was closed once more, and all was lost to silence. Her virtuous wings lost their flight, and her body turned to white. The pious lost their song, set to wander wide and long, from the far east to the far west. Now all is forgotten, all is lost to time. So we got another castaway in town. We've become such a lively town with all the new arrivals lately. Always happy to see a new face, but it's hard to tell them that. I thought they wanted to be washed up here. I mean, you know. Nobody wants to be, shipwrecked and washed up. But... just sitting down to enjoy myself when little Miss Loudmouth here wandered in. Finally I get a chance to have a decent meal. We were running really low on food and water by the time we got here. I swear, the minute we get on land, Dad always takes off somewhere. Mom was right. You really can't take your eyes off of him. Okay. So now it's time to go to... Let's go across the way instead of straight there with teleportation. I'm definitely missing a tabula or two. I don't find anything on the way here. And go look at the fountain. Otherwise, I might go back to Zenith Island and just see if anything changed there. Fun. I'm just going to keep murdering all these little animals, don't mind me. Let's get down here. Awesome. Let's go see what's going on in the fountain before I commit to the other. anything here? No. Am I able to go through here and get back to... Plymouth Island? Easy. I hope. I've been there in a little bit, and there's a lot of times you're like, oh, look at this thing you're missing. Look at this thing. It's kind of weird, because I thought I talked to Kubal several times. What are you eye thing? What you doing? Just double checked I didn't miss anything on this side. Jump, jump, jump! I think other people show up here eventually, but it's been a while. Here. Talismans are still there. So you can't use the wing on this island at all. That's interesting. No teleportation magic for you. Not while you're on Zenith Island. Can't let anybody just teleport here now. You get a terrible idea. Alright, let's go to the Rehda village, talk to everybody here, and then go from there. Hello there, Adol. She's just seen a visitor at the moment. He seems to be an acquaintance of yours. Isha says she's going to give Lolo some singing lessons for the festival. She came to pick him up earlier with all the other young ones in tow. He was more than eager to go, of course. He's been getting very attached to Isha these days. Aww. The village has its ups and downs lately. Now it seems to have finally regained some of the old spirit. This should bode well for the festival preparations. Good. Very good. Isha's looking after all the children in the village at the moment. The preparations have kept me busy, so knowing there's someone who can keep an eye on them is a weight off my mind. A young man I'd never seen before passed by earlier. I could tell he was a mercenary just by how he looked. He had a real aura of danger about him, that one. Let's go look at the moonlit shore. Moonset shore, excuse me. All the time I spent hiding, Isha found me right away. Mom said there were Redans with wide skin and special powers. Maybe that's why. I spent all that time hiding, da-da, da-da. The festival down in Lady Alma goes on all night. It's so nice not getting in trouble for staying up late. Wow, Isha's really good at singing. This is gonna be my first time singing at the festival. I'm so excited. Isha is singing clearly. The flowers blossom, the land is bathed in a radiant light. I call out to you with all my might. Earth, spirits, heaven, may you join us in song. Adol, did you hear that? I'm so embarrassed. Of course I did. There's a Kapla water over here I need to get. I left here last time. skip, 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 skip. Just making sure I've talked to everyone before whatever happens next. I think we have to go to the Orby thing. It's been a long time. Shumptious in the water, I tell you. It's been one great catch after another lately. Hope they keep on biting the way they till the festival starts. The children have started practicing their singing for the festival. We've had the little ones start the day with a song every year for as long as I can remember. Oh, that's a good idea. Get them to use their vocal cords a little bit. We finally start preparing for the festival. There's just so much to do. Our grandmother seemed to have really taken a shine to Adol. Still, looks like she hates other raisins as much as ever. One event at the festival is a competition where the warriors of the village test their strength against one another. You'll be taking part 2, I trust. We can see how you fare against Kuval and the others. I decided to start helping out here instead. And this time, I'm not going to mess up. Lady, you're going to mess up everywhere. Just mess up, it's fine. Hey, Adol. G4 is seeing a raisin at the moment. Never seen him around these parts before. And she's more than capable of protecting himself. Ola's in there with him too. So we're standing guard here, just in case. Was the suspicious looking one. Rivertear's trying to think funny. Well, hopefully, so it's easy. Don't try and play dumb with me. You're the village chief. Of course you know. I'll say it as many times as need be. I have no idea what you're talking about. Even if I knew you're an Eurasian, what concern of isn't yours? Oh, have the gain for knowing more about the place where the souls of the Rehda return after the dead. You don't have to stow the piece there. That place has nothing to do with you. Ugh. Nothing to do with me. Well, it has plenty to do with me. Adol, is that you? Ah, welcome back, Adol. Adol, huh? I'll excuse myself for today. You can better come back here for my answers. Haven't seen this little pest anywhere. Watch yourself. His manners were lacking, but he wasn't a malicious sort. Regardless, I am pleased to see you again, Adol. I regret that we cannot offer you a warmer welcome with the festival taking everyone's time, but our home is yours. I will go and check on the other villagers. Could he be... No, I must be imagining things. More importantly, it's wonderful to see you again, Adol. I'm thinking of starting the Mirror of Zeem's restoration soon. It'd be nice to have it finished before the festival. Ah, of course. Sorry, Adol, I'm referring to the Festival of Alma. It's a harvest festival held once a year in the village. Say, how would you like to see the mirror to its original form before you go? Yeah. I've made all the necessary preparations. Now I can set about restoring the mirror. Soul of our goddess Almighty, Alma, protector of the united will of priestesses past, a white mirror, heed my wishes and embrace your true form. Must be nice to be able to magically put the mirror back together by asking it to. It worked! The mirror's returned to its original form! Thank you so much, Adol. Were it not for you, all the efforts of the priestesses who protected this mirror before me would have been for naught. I don't think I could ever thank you enough. Ah! Adol, were you here the whole time? Sis, what's wrong? Why are you crying? It's okay. These are happy tears, Isha. I'm so very, very happy. What do you... Oh, the mirror! Adol brought it back to me. It was broken, and I've just now finished restoring it to its original form. You did? You're amazing! Thank you for finding Ola's mirror, Adol. I know it was really, really important to her. What on earth? glowing? Always an impatient one, aren't you? I've long been curious about this ruin, but best they could have waited a while longer. Time is money, as they say. Now they've secured a ship. All I need to do is find a way to stop the Great Vortex. Well, anything that might point us in the right direction. Patience, Baslan, patience. This winged statue strikes me as something modeled after the goddess Alma. The wings themselves are most peculiar. I can't be but reminded of a certain pair of twin goddesses. Perhaps this means... Rabba, enough with being so cryptic. Do you know what those 3 pillars are for, by any chance? They've got some strange bits of paper with foreign scrolls stuck to them. You don't suppose that Adol fella put them on, did you? I doubt it was Adol. If memory serves me, these would be the same talismans carried by that black-haired youngster. Geese is what I call. He showed them me during his visit. So was that condescending little mystery doing, was it? Ridiculous. He turns down my request, and then he has the gall to strut on in here anyway. And to make matters worse, he went around sticking bits of paper on things like they belong to him. Daxon, Emilio, lift those talismans off wherever you call off the pillars. Got it, boss. Hope they're alright. Rabba, stop them. Stop that at once. We don't know what purpose Guy has put them on for. Not entirely certain moving them so carelessly is wise. Well, they're going to get in the way of your investigation, are they not? Either way, they must be removed. This just gives me yet one more reason for doing it. You do what you came here to do and focus on finding some way to stop the Great Vortex. Oh no. Could it possibly have been? Judging by the statue that was there, it must have been Zima's sanctum. Isha, are you alright? You look very pale. I'm fine. I just feel a little dizzy is all. But... I'm okay, I promise. I'm just gonna take a nap in my room. Bye, Adol. Oh, Isha. She's ready to faint, that girl. I don't like where this is going. Why would the mirror show us such a vision? Professor Robbo was there too, wasn't he? I can hardly wrap my head around it all. Never heard the mirror show anything like that before. Hope it is an omen of something terrible. Don't remove the paper. Don't remove the paper. It's a bad idea. Idol. No, never mind. There's no way that could happen. Sis, Uncle Ord, and all the men in the village are really strong. I don't think even a calamity could beat them. Dear, you should let us know what's going on. There are interesting things in the world. You were able to recover all the fragments. Well, it must be overjoyed to have the mirror back. Now that the mirror's been restored, nothing can stop us from celebrating the festival to its fullest. Allow me to extend my thanks for all that you've done for us. Regarding your debt, Adol Christin. The mere displaying a vision of Zenith, however, has me concerned. You're not to say the thought of Baslam going there pleases me, but as long as Robbo is with him, you presumably shouldn't be able to attempt anything rash. Why can't I do anything right? Dear, you gotta calm down. Had the thought that you use my visit home to relax. The preparations have all been taken over. Rehda may not have a place here for some time. At this time of year, there's so much to do that makes my head spin. All manner of costumes and decorations are needed for the festival. Right, so if we're making the dye, to soak the tree bark in water, it's only after it's soaked up enough water that I can finally carve it to make the yarn. Haha, I just thought going Canaan Island to get some red ink for me. Now I might be able to dye some things the same color as your clothes. Oh, I'd appreciate it. Singing practice is so boring. Time to lie low here for a while. Ola's back to her old cheerful self now. No one changed, but I'm happy to see her back to normal. Hey, how long have you been standing there, Razian? Huh, bastard. What business could you possibly have here? I'm gonna get out of here and join the rest of your miserable kind. I'm gonna smack you with the back of my sword. Just for giggles. You butt. It's almost the time of year again. You heard about the upcoming festival, right? Everyone in the village does something for it. Well, other parts to play in celebrations after all. If only I could move my hand, I'd be able to help my son. I must confess that I've always been frustrated by how I can do nothing to be of assistance during the festival season. Well, you know. It happens, dude. You're supposed to be here to practice our singing, but you ran off again. Fine, do what you want. I don't even care anymore. Yes, to practice singing! We all get together and decide to practice every day until the festival starts. Aren't we good? We're busy making a festival on our side, too. Do you know, it's a particularly special dish that we're only allowed to eat on the big day. We look forward to it, and that's all the reason I need to get pumped for cooking. I came here to live with the fish at first, but I decided to stay and help where I can. Far too much work goes into cooking for the best to have poor Sola do it all on her own. I've been reading you like a dude the whole time. I'm sorry. Little birdie from the train told me that a group of pirates made their way here by ship. Don't think you guys could have seen that coming. The most fascinating turn of events, haha! The whole village is always so full of life when we get ready for the festival. Through a lot lately. Hopefully this gives everyone a chance to unwind and enjoy themselves. Well, we'll go over here. We'll get back to the town. We'll go to Zenith Island. And I might get a little bit of time to do a little bit more gameplay after that, but we'll see what happens. Workday blues, workday blues. I'm gonna smack all these things with my sword. What's changed around town? She Ford agreed to let her stay here. Rehda back home are asking me and Lee for more and more stuff lately too. Maybe things are changing back there. Not that I have any intention of going back at this point. I'd love to go and visit Earth's village sometime. I hear his father is really scary. I need to go and introduce myself to him at least once. Even if our winged master were to seal all within the great ark, the sin which stained the children of man will never be washed away. Do not forget. Time passes evermore, yet the mark of sin they bore, the calamity that threatens all, will never be washed away. Leave this land they may, but the stain of sin will stay. All that remains is atonement for the fated castaways. All that remains is atonement for the fated castaways. Before Boslam arrived, you could hardly call this place a town. It's more of a collection of makeshift homes pitched together from driftwood and shipwrecks. Thanks to the climate here, there was enough to stop us from freezing, but it was far from ideal. Thinking about it, the Altiginian merchant is a model of how a merchant should behave in a situation like this. Meanwhile, I lost my pride as a merchant. Worse still, lost my way as a human being. Well, you know, it happens, dude. You're in despair, you're, cut off from everything you love. Everything you know. You're on an island you'll probably never escape from. It makes sense, Master Baslam actually took Amelia with him today. Here's my chance. I hurry up and finish the cleaning and go out and play with the Pickards. Now the only problem is Lloyd. Maybe we should put some kind of drug in his dinner to put him to sleep. You're kind of crazy, lady. Oh, if it isn't Adol. Master Baslam left together with Professor Rehda to conduct an investigation of Zenith Island. You have any business with our company, we'd be happy to attend to you in his place. The ruins leading to Zenith Island are swarming with dangerous monsters. I do suggest waiting until you had returned so we can escort him there. Master Baslam wouldn't have any of it, as one would expect. Once he makes his mind up, there's simply no stopping him. Yeah, sounds about right. you know. I mean, at least he's a man of action. Maybe he should, you know, take a short time, take a breather. Things don't have to, you know, be looked at immediately. You've been here for years. What's a few more days going to hurt you? It's not gonna do anything bad. It's not gonna ruin your complexion. Nothing's going to happen. You're fine. It's been about 3 years since I washed up here. I'm worried about my parents, so I'm gonna hope that one day I'll be able to return to Eurasia to see them. But sometimes, you have to know when to give up. There's something to be done about the Great Vortex. We're not going anywhere. Never know, buddy. Hey, Roku! Happy New Year! Lord, Mustache and his crew have been unusually busy lately. Something tells me they're planning something. I like being in on secrets, but I can't stand having them kept from me. Ow! My neck. Ugh! I was talking to Professor Rabel a while ago. He's all but convinced there's some kind of connection between the Emless swords and Alma. I was taught how to process Emil by my mother. I wish I could consider myself a master, but there's still plenty I don't know about Emilus. Hopefully you had a good New Year's Day. Mine went pretty well, all things considered. Oh! You okay, puppy? I think the puppy is eating something you shouldn't. Well, the pickets are all closed up. Oh, let's go up this. Let's go in here. Niece told me these pirates managed to arrive here with their ship in one piece. Plenty of people make it here alive, but I've never heard of anyone navigating a ship across the vortex. I'm no pirate. As a fellow man of the sea, I'm amazed they managed to pull it off. Well, you know. Another spoon? Spoon? No, he didn't eat a spoon. I think he's eating, he has his octopus toy, and I keep having to take it away and pull out all the extra fluff. But I think he got some more fluff out of it. There's so much fluff in those toys. In those dog toys. Oh my god. So, I think he ate some fluff. Oh, hey, Adol. You're like Professor Raba. Went out with Boslam and a bunch of others to investigate some ruin. I wanted to go too, but I got left here after looking after the house instead. No fair. Why am I the only one who gets left out? Dogi left them a little boat earlier too, so they need help fix a ship or something. I'm so bored. Daddy's taking me out to the plains today. The weather's really nice right now. It's perfect weather for going out. It's been 10 years since we fled the Roman Empire. Well, honestly, I love the life I've built here. Not least because I don't need to worry about anything from Rom following us. This is the perfect place to settle down and live with my new family. It's another lovely day today. My husband was off work, so we're planning to enjoy a nice, relaxing day as a family. Well, let's go see what, they're doing back at the boat. And then we'll go to the thing. The ruins. What's up, Dogi? I swear, these guys never let me catch a break. All the heavy lifting gets dumped on me. I mean, do you see how big your arm muscles are, dude? I would dump all the heavy lifting on you, too. Repairs on the ship are almost finished. We should be able to set sail soon. Only around the inland sea, but better than nothing, I guess. Oh, there you are, Adol. Where do you run off to? We got everything we need to repair the ship now. All that's left is actually doing it. Get off your lazy butt and give us a hand. I'm an adventurer. I don't repair boats. Just the name of the vortex of Canaan is enough to make the most hardened sailor turn tail and run. Who'd have thought there'd actually be a town smack dab in the middle of it? Well, you know. Tara's been the ship as an apprentice for the past 2 years or so. Not better these days, but she's still got a long way to go, as a sailor and as a woman. The Antigonian merchant left for Zenith Island, it seems. He went to the key to solving the great mystery of the great vortex is on that island somewhere. Haha, things are getting mighty interesting around these parts. That they be, that they be. Oh, puppy wants outside. 1 second. Alright, let's get this baby fixed up. We pirates are only truly alive when we're out at sea. This is the first time since I took the helm that we've suffered damages to this extent. We still have plenty of room for improvement by the looks of things. I mean, the boat went through a giant vortex whirlpool thing and survived. I think you did a good job, buddy. I think you pulled it off. Alright, be right back, laying the puppy out. Ugh. Alrighty. I was gonna ask, how are you doing, Genroku? You doing well? And how are you, Sky Moon? Anything going on with you, I think? No? Oh, I'm doing really well. I'm just sad. I'm going to have to cut the stream probably in another 15 or 20 minutes because I was able to push work a little bit today because I have an appointment I have to do pretty soon. But normal work day is going to catch up with me, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to balance probably between an hour and a half of streaming in the mornings. Another hour and a half around noon, and then multiple hours in the evening, Pacific time in the US. Oh no! Oh no. I am the blue key, the Solavart. I am the red key, Jewel Brillante. 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 I am the gold key, Sarah Arasil. Black Ark, in accordance with the pacts of old, prepare to welcome your master. Oh boy. Well, there goes the storm. Oh, there's the Roman fleet. Oh boy. Oh, no way! Ah ha ha, you dummy! You three! Sorry, you're way too late. Commend you on the use of the talismans, but your efforts were for naught. The seal created by the Great Vortex has been removed at last. Now there remains to welcome our master. I bid you farewell. Get back here! Shit. All that for nothing. You, what are you standing there for? I thought I told you not to touch those talismans. I warned you. You mustn't blame Adol. He arrived only a short time before you did. The ones responsible for removing those talismans were those heedless fools over there. What just happened? Those little creatures just started glowing, and then I couldn't move my body. I thought I was a goner. Damn it! I still don't know where the final seal is either. Yes, am I correct assuming that those three fairies are homunculi? Their power is remarkable. Yeah, they are. They're made to have the same powers as three endless swords. What they've done is only the beginning. Whatever do you mean? There's no telling what's going to happen on these islands now. We're gonna want to be ready for anything. My body is still paralyzed. I can't move. Please, return to town without me. I have a very bad feeling about that tremor earlier. I can't move because those damned fairy things. Some bodyguard I am. I'm really glad I got the stream. I still want to be able to stream every morning. I just gotta figure out how to balance work, stream, life. This is why I didn't want to come. Hope they're all eating properly. You're Pickards. What a good man. The great vortex dissipated. If that's really true, then I'm one step closer to realizing my grand ambitions. Blast it, why can't I move? Little man, you just did something terrible. And you're worried about getting off the island. We'll come back along the plains. I think that's where I'd be coming from. Yeah, that's normal. The sound here is different, though. It's incredible how these people manage to make a town somewhere completely closed off in the world like this. Makes you realize how strong-willed humanity can be. We were instantly set to sail to the western shores of Africa. That was all scrapped that we'd received some new orders that came out of nowhere. I feel like I've seen the woman in this house before. It was a long time ago now, when I was part of a security for a high-class search party, or a high-class party. Before Commander Ernst joined the fleet, we were shunned back in Rom. But ever since we've been held in highest regard, supposedly even by the Emperor himself. Ah, yes, Commander Ernst. We spent what felt like forever at sea, and the minute we get here, we're stuck on a patrol mission. We just want to have a good night's sleep on a proper bed. Majority of our forces have gone with Commander Ernst to the other island. They're a little too well equipped for a simple expedition, if you ask me. For all intents and purposes, the commander is in charge of this fleet, not the admiral. The ashore of the fleet, proposed in operations, supposedly all handled by the commander. You there. If you haven't got any business here, I'm going to have to ask you to go back into the town. You can try to stop me. Couldn't believe it when the Great Vortex actually stopped like the commander said it would. Just who is he? No one knows much about him, come to think of it. Oh boy. Can I go in your boat? Where do you think you're going? This warship is part of the Roman fleet, led by Admiral Agaris. Unless you're looking for a whole lot of trouble, I suggest you turn right around and walk away. Oh, but if you happen to see any subhumans with tails around, inform us at once. Word is the Admiral Agaris intends to present them to the Emperor as a gift. We've been instructed to give 10 silver coins for each subhuman captured. Oh. Uh-huh. You guys are jackasses. Strange. This house looks nothing like any of the others. The soldiers are on the hunt for any Rehda in the area. I was captured 2 at one point. It was only once they noticed I didn't have a tail they started grumbling and let me go. Not sure what they want Rehda for, but it was a humiliating experience. Worried about the village of Quatera though. I would be too. Well, we made it here. Now what are we supposed to do? No one tells us anything till the very last minute. You're going to, do what Ernst wants. Hey, you there with wet hair. Don't go wandering outside your home if you can help it. Don't take it personally. I'm just following orders. I almost smack you with my sword. I was out watching the ocean right when the current began slowing down, so I'm almost positive the rumors about the Great Vortex disappearing are true. Never seen the Sea of Canaan this calm before. My stomach turned when I saw those ships approaching from the dock. I was hoping they weren't Roman ships, but unfortunately my worst fears came true. If only you could have seen the look on my face then. All these Roman soldiers started marching into town, and out of nowhere my jaw dropped. It doesn't look like they're here to make friends with us either. What could they be after? They don't even know what they're after, dear. Honestly, just who these soldiers think they are. They just barge in here all of a sudden and act like they own the place. Just looking at them makes my blood boil. Those Roman soldiers, recognize that uniform anywhere. This can't be happening. How on earth did they get here? What is the Roman fleet doing here? They couldn't be here for... No, this can't be. Daddy told me not to go outside. Did something happen? We defeated the infamous pirate, Ladoc and his crew. We've stopped the Great Vortex and managed to land here on the Canaan Island successfully. Our fleet's been racking up one achievement after the other lately. We're nothing like how we used to be. We're searching for the person in charge of this town. Unfortunately, our sources tell us he's away in business on the moment. I'd finally got a chance to play with the Pickards, but that scary soldier showed up and told me to get back inside my home. Come to think of it, I did shut the gate of their pen, didn't I? Nope. The Roman fleet appeared at the port without warning. What could they be here for? I was able to secure their word they want to harm any of the people of the town at least, but... Quite a conundrum we have on our hands. How could something like this happen in Master Boslam's absence? What's the Roman fleet doing here anyway? I should try talking to one of the soldiers to see if there's some way for me to get back home. There are rumors that some kind of treasure lies in the center of the Great Vortex. No, Admiral Agaris. I'm guessing that's why what he's most interested in. I bet Admiral Agaris is sitting in a ship right now, eating food and lazing around about now. You may be common soldiers, but we need a chance to rest and take it easy sometimes too. We've been living on that ship for so long. Most forgot what it would be on dry land feels like. Sure it's felt good to not be swaying all the time. Hope we're not gonna get in trouble for slacking off here. First impression the indication. These soldiers aren't the most pleasant bunch. I hope her is okay. Gracious, first pirate show up, now a whole army. Hearing rumors the Great Vortex has disappeared too. Could that mean our days on these islands is over? No matter the age, no matter who the ruler, those skilled in the arts are always highly prized. Skilled dancers capture the hearts of kings, while sweet music guides brave heroes to paradise. I hear the Roman aristocracy prizes them in particular. Although there are examples of nobles being so obsessed with him that it leads them to their ruin. We'll go save over here, check on the pirates, and then we'll go to the Rehda. Are you one of the townsfolk? You know what's good for you. Stay in your home unless you've got a good reason to be out. Sounds under the occupation of the Roman army. Don't go try anything funny, or you'll regret it. Pretty sure I could take you all by myself. We'll go let them know the Roman fleet arrived. Be like, hey guys, don't wander out. Without a plan, anyway. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boat's already been moved. Interesting. Just want this operation to be over once I can go back home. Oh, you're one of the townsfolk. Not safe on the other side. You really should go back home. Nah. It's perfectly fine. With Commander Ernst in charge, the chances of failure of this operation are nigh impossible. The main body of our forces are currently conducting an operation on the island. Unless you want to get caught up in it, it's just to hurry back home. I'm gonna smack you with my sword. I'm gonna smack you in the face. Ow. Let's see what's going on. Oh boy. Oh. I still can't process what just happened. A group of soldiers I'd never seen before came in out of nowhere and started attacking the village. Some of the Reynolds were captured in the chaos. I'm worried for them, but I was far too outnumbered to do anything. Even now, I wouldn't be of much use. I think it's best I stay here until the heat dies down. Understandable. Don't want to get yourself killed. Be bad. Really would be. Oh. Adol. I would rather you not have seen me like this. After the great vortex vanished, a fleet of ships appeared on the horizon. A throng of Eurasians clad in steel advanced upon the village. It entrusted half the villagers to Kuval, and they were able to escape. But the rest fell into the hands of those Eurasians. Olha and Isha were among them. Ugh. Supporting Chief Ord's weight on his shoulder, Adol helped him into his room. I was defeated by that long-haired man leading the soldiers. His hair was dark as night, but darker still was the sword of black Emilus he held in his hand. I am a lances were, little more than wood to his great blade. I fear that sword may be... Chief Ord fell unconscious. I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. Hey, Rabba. The Roman fleet must have begun their invasion the moment the great vortex disappeared. I hurried to the town as soon as I was able, but seemed to have fallen under Roman control. Her and the other red have been captured by the Romans too. Even so, I didn't expect anyone to be able to wound Chief Ward to such an extent. This is just awful. To tell you the truth, I'm amazed he's still alive. Just goes to show you, the Rehda are a tough old lot, so I'm sure your first aid played a part. Adol, can I ask you to leave the chief to me and go back to Port Remorge? The girl is being held in that warship docked in the town's wharf. No doubt the other villagers who were captured are being held in the same place. And frankly, you're the only one with any chance of saving them. I mean, I got a sword. I can cut things. I'm good at cutting things. He said he led half them away somewhere else. Where did he lead them then? I wonder if he led them to the windswept area. It would be too hard for the soldiers to go. Ernst obviously can't just, you know... He can't take everyone with him. And fight through everything, otherwise it's going to make things look really peculiar. Owie. Let's go look up here. Right, not over here. That's where the boss is. This is where... No, that's a treasure chest. Not what the boss is. I already beat well, not really a super boss. The optional boss, let's call it that. Up here. It's to the right. There we go. Not to the right? I thought it was to the right. Am I losing it? I might be. Oh, it is to the right, just my other right. The right up here. Maybe you took them inside the fountain? That'd be a safe place. Safer than, being out in the middle of nowhere anyway. Avoid these little things. Little terror bugs. Well, they didn't make it this way. Then Master Boslam return. These people are awful. They just dragged Earth like it was some kind of animal. When are we planning to do anything to him? Ah, sorry, young lady. Just gonna let the transfer of motion pass me by. Just one more pint. More pint and I'll return to my duties, sir. It's about time I went back to my post. Canaan has long been enveloped in the ocean's embrace, but now the flow of time threatens to swallow it whole. Will the Romans' arrival as a result of divine providence, or is by whim of a beautiful yet capricious goddess? It is truly an ironic thing, is it not? Or was hiding here. They soon found him and dragged him away. The soldiers may not understand him, since he's Rehda, but he's still our friend. I don't know what they intend on doing to him, but it's not pleasant feeling seeing a friend to see a friend being dragged away in front of you. No, it would not be. We won't hurt the people here. In return, if you have any information about the subhumans, inform us at once. Spawning subhumans, reward money, yeah. Somebody fit the description that subhuman Samuel was looking for. You managed to get away before I could catch him. You haven't seen him anywhere, have you? Master Boslam returned from Seventh Island a short while ago. He was visibly shocked by how much the town had changed in his absence. The fault lies in my own ineptitude. I'm so ashamed. Master finally came back earlier. Where's he been this whole time? You've got to be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? Just when I think I finally got rid of the damn vortex, the Romans show up. Why now? Why? I hate those scummy, rotting Romans more than anything else in the world. And now I'm hearing they intend to sell the Rehda off as slaves. I'm sure they make a pretty profit if they took them back to Rom. And if they think I'm going to stand back and let that happen, they've got another thing coming. I see that look in your eyes, Adol. It's not what you think. This isn't about defending the Rehda. I just want a chance to knock those dirty Romans down a peg or two. I'm there with you. I'm with you there. Oh, if it isn't old Ladoc's daughter. I thought your lot had made a run for it when the fleet invaded. We wouldn't be dreaming of running. We just finished repairs to our ship and moved it away from the inlet before the Romans found us. Now we've got her docked someplace they'd never think to look. Ha! Clever. So what's Captain Ladoc planning on doing now? Actually, he sent me here with a message about just that. What'd you say to a chance to screw up those Romans' plans? Oh, that does sound interesting. Tell me more. The Rehda that managed to avoid being captured with Romans are on our ship at the moment. We had a chat with them and they're all in favor of saving those who were captured. That's why I came to ask for your help. That really could give us a chance to get them back. Still, they have the advantage in terms of military strength. Well, you can't stand to see something blah blah blah. Huh. Oh, there's no way we try challenging them head on. Here's the plan. First, you make up some plausible reason to invite their boss to a banquet. The man in charge is Admiral Agaris. He's your standard letter from that, I've heard. Not the type to turn down food. Anyway, once you set the banquet, Dad, the other pirates, and the Rehda will create a diversion. A nice big one. We're gonna have to get all the Romans on the ship away from the port. That's when a few of us will sneak on board and rescue the Rehda once we've been captured. It sounds risky. I'm not seeing a better way. Why not? Count me in. My prize of Merchant of Altago is on the line here. I'm not going to back down from a little bit of risk. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, we'll leave Admiral Garrus to you. As for you, Adol, I was hoping you'd join me in sneaking onto the ship once the diversion's got underway. You're strong and nimble, so think you're the best one for the job. So if you've got anything you need to take care of, get to it. Once the operation starts, you're not gonna have a lot of time to go and stock up on supplies again. Well, it's time to do the rest of the talking. Oh, that was one hell of a trip. And of course, we get back to find Roman soldiers strung around like they own the place. Looks like the Great Vortex really is gone. Yup. Merchant in charge of around here came back, so we asked for some food and water supplies. They got really annoyed and started shouting or something. Can't tell why for the life of me. We were soldiers. We were planning on paying for it. He just hates you. He doesn't like you. He doesn't like what you stand for. Once you're gone, the rest of the soldiers came back earlier, but Grandnerd himself was nowhere to be seen. Wonder where he went. Off to be a dick. A big dick. Dick. Large. Throbbing. Dick. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. The soldiers who were deployed to the neighboring island came back earlier. They had a bunch of strange people with long ears and tails with them. Wonder if the Romans were the ones who stopped the Great Vortex. None of the soldiers at AsuReDi seem to know anything about how it disappeared. And again, you should be more concerned about my sister. I wouldn't be surprised if she was plotting something. Oh yes, your sister. Your sister totally stopped the vortex, dude. If the Great Vortex is gone, that means we can get a ship to return to Eurasia, right? Which means I can finally take my first steps toward the establishment of the Rose Trading Company. Yes! You wouldn't happen to know a way I could swindle the Romans out of a warship or two, would you? No. If I did, I'd tell you. We were to capture those with long ears and tails. Are there even any people like that on this island? When the fleet first arrived, some people here thought they might finally be able to go back to their homelands. They realized been far from it. Instead of getting to go home, we're being threatened and kept in our homes. What do you ever do to deserve this? Some people are so heartless. My homeland was invaded by the Roman Empire a fair amount in the past. We never expected to see them in a place as remote as this. There's something not safe their lust for power. This is terrible. I came back to a town only to find someone had left the gate open. Gate to the pickard pin wide open. What happened to all my pickards? Those soldiers could have eaten them, could they? No, they just all got left free. This really is a peaceful island, isn't it? How would you expect to find them with the Great Vortex for her? Never swam up so many ships. And you know, the eye of the storm is always very calm. Apparently, they almost planned to capture all the subhumans and sell them as slaves. Please tell me we didn't get sent all the way into the middle of the Atlas Sea for a selfish reason like that. What say you, Adol? You think you might be able to do something about this predicament? The answer is yes. It's going to be bloody and terrible, though. The other soldiers return with subhumans in tow. Most of them had darker skin, but there are a couple of them that were pale as can be. Who are you? Oh, you're just a Roman. Get back inside, you're getting in our way. We're busy looking for subhumans here. I don't suppose there are any subhumans left in this town now. I'll only catch at least one of them so I can make a name for myself. The man in this house has given me one hell of an evil glare earlier. I'm not surprised the people here are too fond of us, but there's no need to glare at us that much. Those damn Romans. They lay so much as lay a finger on my family, they're going to have hell to pay for it. I'll protect my family with my life. And here the Roman soldiers had arrived. I was terrified they were here for my husband. Thank goodness that wasn't it. I'm so relieved. Isn't Rom where Mommy and Daddy are from? So why are we hiding? We've been instructed to capture all the subhumans. But why? Not that they've done anything wrong. The operation doesn't sit well with me. No sooner did Commander Ernst come back did he set right off again. He's a real workaholic for sure. Okay. Well, it's time for me to save. And... So, next time... And maybe I'll do, instead of doing a chill stream for lunch, maybe I'll do my, I'll do a full, or a little hour and a half, hour and 40-minute East stream instead. That'd be a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do that around noon my time. We'll see if that happens or not. But yeah. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for chatting in Roku. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully, your thesis writing has gone well. And yeah. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!